what's cooking? It is currently about 4 a.m. in the morning, and I just thought I'd come out to shoot some hoops and give some tips, at the same time, about, how to shoot and being able to shoot. So yeah. So what I'm going to teach now is some of the first things that I do when I get near a rim. Okay. What I start practicing when I get near a rim to get my shot, going straight, going in. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I normally do when I get on a court. When I step foot on a court. All right. It's always important to start shooting from up close. All right. You gotta always start shooting from up close, near the rim. Okay. Not just jacking up threes. You gotta always start from up close. So I practice my form, and I'm gonna show you that right now. Okay. Boom. One hand. No guide hand touching the ball. Guide hand just there on the side. Alright. The whole entire time my guide hand isn't touching the side of the ball. It's just there on the side, hovering. And I'm just shooting it with one hand. So yeah, what I like to do is, what I always do is when I hop on the court, I always make sure I start from in close. Okay? I always make sure I start practicing from in close and not jacking up threes, That's how you gotta practice when you get on the court. You gotta start from in close and then move out. So normally you start from, a bit away but close to the rim. And then you move down to the free throw, and then you move around the key, shooting around the key, and then from the free throw and the key you move up to the 3-point line, and that's how to practice. That way you won't be missing shots when you're playing in a 1-on-1 or a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3 situation or a game. Okay. That way you have built up a good memory, good muscle memory, good repetition. Yeah. Okay. So watch now. So when shooting the shot, you really want to make sure that you're releasing with your 2 fingers. You really want to make sure that your 2 fingers are the last 2 fingers leaving the ball. Let me just put it out a bit. Yeah, so you really want to make sure your two fingers here are the last two fingers leaving the ball when you shoot it. That just, allows for more accuracy, in your shot. You don't want it to be rolling off your fingers and you're releasing it with like these fingers here as well. You want to be solely releasing it with these two fingers here. When doing this, notice that I keep my feet planted on the ground. I'm not really jumping at the moment. Feet planted on the ground. Very stable base, very consistent pace. All I'm doing is lifting my toes up, standing on my toes. When I take the shot, I'll often stand on my toes. All right, so great. I have taught you, some of the principles to developing a good and consistent, some of the practices and techniques to develop a good and consistent shot. Okay. Now I'm going to be teaching I'm going to be teaching about how to develop, a good consistent handles. Okay, good consistent handles. All right. So to develop good consistent handles, okay, you gotta, when handling the ball, okay, when handling the basketball in a one-on-one situation, in whatever situation, 3-on-3 in a game, one important thing is that you're not going to be looking at the ball whilst you've got an opponent on you. You're not going to be staring at the ball whilst there's an opponent defending you, because then you're not paying attention to what your opponent is doing. They'll steal the ball from you. Okay, if your head is down, you're looking at you're focusing on your dribble moves. Your head is down the whole time, you're looking at the ground. Your opponent can easily take advantage of that, where you're not really watching them, you're watching the ball, and they can come and steal it from you. So what's very important to practice is you want to practice dribble moves and be looking straight ahead of you, not looking down on the ground, not looking at the ball, just looking straight ahead of you. So that's what I'm going to show you now. This is how, okay? Watch. Boom. See, I'm looking ahead. Okay, we're gonna first keep it simple, okay? Let me say this. Keep it simple. Let's start simple, okay? First, for my beginners, you know, some of the other stuff I'm doing will be a bit advanced if you're kind of a beginner. So first, what you want to do is you want to be looking straight ahead and just practice your crossovers. Just practice your crossovers. Okay? Ahead. We'll just go crossover first, all right? Crossovers. Very easy. Keep a good pace on that crossover, okay? You're gonna keep a good pace on it. See, it's a good pace. It's not slow. It's a good pace. It's a good pace right there. Alright? So, the key principle is, the key things to focus on is looking straight ahead and having a good speed on that crossover, okay? Having a good speed going left and right on that crossover. Then, after we did the crossover, we're gonna practice the in between the legs, from right to left, left to right, okay? Crossovers to the left, okay? Looking straight ahead. Make sure you're always looking straight ahead. Don't look down at all. Very good. Just like this. Make sure you got a good speed on that. And then we're gonna switch it now. Now we're going to the right side of the body. Right leg between the legs. Okay? Right leg between the legs. Just like that. It's alright if you fumble a little. Try not to though. Right leg between the legs, looking straight ahead. Don't look down. Look straight ahead. Right? And then we're gonna go behind the back, looking straight ahead. Keep a good pace on those crossovers. Keep a good pace. Boom. Boom. And that's very nice. Alright? And then now what we're going to do, we're going to go between the legs from left to right. From left to right. Keep a good stable base. And look straight ahead. I'm gonna go a bit faster if I can without dropping it. But yeah. Alright. And then now, let's go. I'm gonna go in and out. Okay. We're gonna go in and out. Now we're going in and out. So looking ahead, in and out with the right hand. Looking ahead. Okay. Or like this. Alright? First go like this. Alright, go. Do about, I guess, go like 10 dribbles of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 dribbles of, you know. Looking straight ahead, jabbing left, and kind of curling the ball in. Just like that. And then switch it to the left. We're going left hand now. Alright, same thing. Look straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look in the direction that you're faking as well. Look in the direction as well. That makes the fake more convincing. So boom, 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 boom. You get me? And this boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay, looking straight ahead and faking in the direction, looking in the direction as well that you're trying to fake that you're going in, okay? And then to top it off, we'll just go freestyle. We'll just go freestyle, looking straight ahead, all right? Here we go. Try not to look down at all. Try to look straight ahead. And also be faking in the direction that you're pretending, you know, if you're faking a direction, try to look in the direction that you're faking on going in. And that was a good tutorial on developing, and that's a good practice. That's something good to practice to develop good good handles. Okay, it's very important. Those principles that I taught is very important to develop good handles. All right. All right, so now I'm just gonna be having a bit of a shoot around and showing this to you guys. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna be shooting around and showing you guys. Starting off easy. I like to practice my at the moment. I do a bit of everything. my jump shots, I jump less these days because I found that it allows for a more consistent shot, you know, having that strong base where you're not always jumping too much, but you're kind of keeping your feet on the ground still. I found that it makes my shot more consistent and like having that strong base, you know. It's very important for having a good shot is also having a strong base. Nice consistent shot. Boom, baby. Do that. Nice. See that? Switch that in. It's very nice. One important game to develop as well, especially if you're a point guard like me, is to have a good floater game. Good floater game. A good floater game is very important. It's very important to have a good floater game. Boom. Yeah, because as a point guard, you're not the tallest. You're not gonna always. As a point guard, you won't be the tallest out there. You'll be. You know, point guards are normally not the tallest out there. So developing a good floater is a good weapon, is a good asset to be able to, you know, shoot it over taller defenders. Yeah, to be able to shoot it over taller defenders. A good jump, a good floater is very important. So that right there was just a Euro step, okay? Euro step. No, sorry, that was a Euro step. I think what I did before was a different Euro step. Having a Euro step is good. Euro stepping to the left. Right. Left. Right. I think, yeah, that was good. So to right now. Left to right. Left to right. That was a bit of a hop step rather than a Euro step. Euro step is more about bringing that ball up and then stepping over. Okay. Next thing I'm going to show you is next thing I was going to show is what was it? I'm just going to keep shooting around for now, okay? If I have something else I want to show you. For now, I'm just going to be shooting around. Freestyle. Boom. Like that. Oh. I guess what I could teach, something I could teach right now is a good principle, a good form to doing your layups. Okay? Okay? So that's what I'm going to teach right now. Good form to doing layups. How to, be making your layups and not missing your layups. Okay? So this is how. This is how. And through defenders, that's what I'm trying to say, through defenders. Often I've come to find, when you're trying to do the fundamental layup, where you're taught to, you get up to the rim and then shoot it like this inside. It's not a lot of defenders can defend that, okay? A lot of defenders can defend that, where you go up to where you're driving to the rim. I'll just show you. Where you're driving to the rim, and then you're trying to shoot it like that, You're trying to shoot it like that. A lot of times, a defender can defend against that. So what you want to be doing instead is, when you get past your defender, you want to be stretching your hand to the rim, right? Getting your arm as close to the rim as possible, and kind of rolling it in, floating it in, just rolling it in, okay, like a jelly. So I'll show you right now. So I got my defender here, I get past him, and you want to literally stretch that hand out on the get-go. As soon as you have a bit of a clear lane, boom, boom. You want to stretch your hand out on the get-go. Okay? And that's hard to defend against. That's not easy to defend against. Boom, you got a clear lane. Alright? Just one hand clear lane, jumping off my right leg. Okay? Jumping off my right leg. Boom, clear lane. Yeah, because often I found when you bring it here, and then you try to, when you bring it here and you try to go up with it, I've come to find that often defenders can hit it out of your hand, you know. It's easier to defend against rather than boom, where you started stretching your hand out, you know, and just rolling it in. It's not easy to defend against. So that was a bad one. That wasn't a good one. But yeah. And you want to practice that with your left and your right. I'm actually right-handed, so I'm doing that with my left. And I can make it. So I can make shots on both my right and my left. It's important. That's very important to try to be able to have a left hand and a right hand where you can make shots on both hands. So now I'm just going to be shooting around, just getting up shots, you know. What's this? Oh no, it's still going. Flashlight just went off, but we're still all good to go. So yeah, now I'm just gonna be getting up shots, okay? Oh, let me teach you this. I'm gonna be teaching now. What I'm gonna be teaching is jab moves, okay? Jab steps. And not dribbling and learning to not dribble the ball, you know, straight away, you know? Holding it there and keeping your ability to be able, your ability to jab step, okay? I'm gonna be teaching, you know, let me say it again. I'm gonna be teaching you to not dribble the ball straight away when the ball gets past you, when you're at the top of the key at the 3-point line. Not dribbling it straight away, but holding it and having the ability to jab step, okay? So yeah, what I'm gonna be teaching now is jab step and learning to not dribble the ball as soon as you get the ball in your hands, okay? So when you've got a defender on you, just want to make sure. Let me just check. Yep, you can see everything. So when you've got a defender on you, you want to use your jab steps. Okay? You want to use your jab steps. Hold on. So yeah, you want to be using your jab step. You want to be, you know, jabbing right, jabbing left. Yeah? That's a jab step. You want to be throwing up shot fakes when you've got the ball in your hand. You don't want to just give up your dribble where you can't pick it up again and start jab stepping. Once you dribble it, that's it. If you dribble it again, once you dribble it and if you pick it up and dribble it again, it's a carry. So you want to practice, when you get that ball, not dribbling it straight away, having your jab step there. Yeah. Jabbing right, jabbing right, jabbing left. Yeah. Shot faking. And then driving. Just like that. Boom. Like that. Very nice. Boom. Jab right. Fake. Right. Boom. Just like that. That's a good one too, You jab right, and then you turn around like you're gonna explode right. But instead, you hold it, and then go left. So let me teach that again. Jab right, jab left. That's a good move. Right, short fake. I gotta make those shots. Makes you a very good attacker. Scorer is a better word. You hear me? And you do that 12, it's like you're going to explode to the right, and then they should bite on that, but they shift to your right. Boom. And then go left. That's effective jab step. Where am I going? You don't know. There we go. Let's go, good job, kid. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should get it from another angle. I should show you guys from another angle. Remember, with your shots, you always want to be releasing with those two fingers. And then bend your knees on your shot. You're releasing with those two fingers. Make sure your guide hand doesn't get in the way. That's a bit of a carry though. That was a bit of a carry. There you go.